Hello, it is Cat-astrophic Games.
It is.
My name is Kaylie.
My name's Jeff.
Oh, is it Jeff today?
It's
Jeff whatever.
Yeah,
Jeff
that's
whatever.
my pronouns or whatever.
Jeff identifies as
whatever.
Whatever loser. Whatever loser. I was reminded of that.
Yes.
The whatever loser the other day, and I was like,
It's
oh my
also
god, I forgot people used to
whatever
do
major loser.
Yes, you also got a whatever major loser. I was reminded of that the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot people did this. Oh my god.
I think that's the next time I'm seriously mad at someone. That's how I'm going to interact with them.
Whatever major loser. Just do it to him. Oh, that's so tempting.
I'd have to keep a straight face.
Exactly, that's the hard part, is you have to keep a straight face when you do it, and after you do it.
But I want it to be like with a stranger, like someone honking their horn at me or yelling at me on the sidewalk.
Just in your car, like, you're looking at them like, and you're not even like, it's in your car so that you don't even have to say, you're just doing it. And they're like, they'll be sitting there like,
is she, she's
is she having a stroke? What is happening?
Is it sign language? I'm not
literally
understanding.
You're gonna think you're signing at them or some shit.
No, it's the universal sign. We all know what it is when someone's real mad.
Exactly. So. Anyways, we're not here for a chatty episode, Laura.
Know.
Not that kind of. Not yet. We'll get. It'll probably be a slightly chatty episode.
Oh god.
Because of our topic today. Our topic today, it's objectively not a game, but it's our podcast and we can do whatever we want.
It's just as much a game as our last one was. It's improv.
Exactly.
It's a theater game. That's what I'm saying. We're theater kids, and it's a theater game.
I'm a theater kid at heart because I had too much social anxiety and did not actually ever get to do theater.
So you're a theater kid.
Sorry. I took a theater class once in my senior year, and I was like, God, I should have done theater. And I regretted not doing theater. Anyways,
involved. It's okay.
So our game today is basically, what do they smell like? That's what I'm calling it. What do they smell like?
What do they smell like?
So I'm pretty sure in a earlier episode that still exists, we haven't deleted it yet out of embarrassment.
No, why would we do that? This is whole.
We
podcast.
have a
but it's like
episode
7 or something, like
something like that.
Soon.
It's an early episode. It's so awkward. We're awkward.
It's one of my favorites. Not gonna lie.
It's fine. We were guessing what celebrities may smell like. What we think celebrities smell like. So we're gonna do the same idea, but we're gonna do characters. Now, some of these characters are characters that are live action characters, and some are animated characters, and some honestly have both.
Yeah.
Some have both. So we are only guessing what what we think that character is gonna smell like. Okay? All right.
And Kayla's gonna have to chop through some awkward pauses as our brains go, what?
Yeah, where we sit there for a moment and go, I don't know, what do we think that smells like?
Lord.
And Peanut Gallery is here.
Oh.
So
and we know what that's like.
We'll definitely let Peanut Gallery have some opinions.
Yes, because they are quite random, and that's what we.
Yeah, because I think you'll have fun with this.
Mix it up. He's got an imagination.
Laura's got the list of
do.
characters because she wrote it down for us.
Yes.
So Laura, what is our first character?
Well, let's see. I will say I have a highlighter right after each one. I'm gonna highlight it for some.
There you go. Highlight, check mark, whatever works for you.
Or
drawing a line through it, whatever works for you.
We got this. So number 1 is, I'm kind of glad he's number 1. Get him out of the way, because dear Lord, what do you think Gollum smells like?
Oh, we're doing Gollum first.
Yes, and I'm only 1.5 into the Lord of the Rings movie, so I've only met him a little
You're
bit.
only 1.5 into the Lord of the Rings movie? Did you start
Yeah.
with Lord of the Rings, or did you start with The Hobbit?
Started with Lord of the Rings.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We looked up what the general opinion was, and
That's fine.
it was Lord
Doesn't
of the
matter.
Rings, so.
It doesn't, at the end of the day, objectively matter. The Hobbit technically takes place before,
Yeah.
but you don't
We'll get
have
there.
to watch it in that order.
Yeah, it's alright. But Gollum.
It's just fun to do it sometimes, where you go from the very
Yes.
beginning, you go from The Hobbit, and then you go into the Lord of the Rings.
It's true.
So.
But I kind of also wanted to experience as it like came out, like what the hype was about.
I totally get that.
And because I
Experience
watched
it how
parts
everybody
of
else
it,
experienced
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I was so little, and then
No, I
never
get it.
cared.
Same.
So
I watched it when I was younger, but I didn't get really into it until I got older. Anyways,
yeah.
Gollum.
Anyway,
I told you, this is
Gollum.
probably going to be a slightly chatty episode. What do we think Gollum smells like? Definitely, I feel like there's a rotten smell to this motherfucker.
Yeah, like a pig rolling in shit, sitting in the sun. This
Pig
southern
rolling shit. That's
summer heat.
that sat in the sun for at least a few hours. Yeah, in the southern,
Yes.
southern heat. Like, it's hot. Like, you smell like that.
And it's like sticking to every fiber of this pig, therefore every fiber of Gollum's little terrible haircut he got going on.
Yeah, I don't imagine Gollum smells very good.
No.
I really don't.
No.
I really don't.
He doesn't look very good. He doesn't look like he smells
No.
very good.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't
No,
look very
he
good.
doesn't.
No, that's what happens when, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that scene, which is going
I
to be
know.
funny, because
A lot of the scenes.
No.
I've seen those movies
it's
many
not
times.
on that movie, but it's
Okay.
funny because we might come back to the character. But do you remember that scene in Ace Ventura when he comes out of that rhinoceros ass?
How can anyone forget that scene?
That's probably what Gollum smells like.
She said he probably. I'm iterating for Peanut Gallery.
Okay.
She said she thinks Gollum smells like you know the scene in Ace Ventura when Ace Ventura comes popping out of the rhinoceros's ass. And I said, how does one forget that scene? That's what she's saying Gollum smells like. I just wanted to.
Sweat and frustration.
Sweat and frustration. There's a little bit of poop in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gollum smells like if you took a mason jar and you put 2 hard-boiled eggs into it, squirted some ranch dressing on it, screwed it shut, let it cook in the sun for a couple months, and then opened it with your feet. That's what Gollum smells like.
Well, Peanut.
You've seen the things he's eaten.
I have. It's disturbing.
And see, this is the randomness.
You are
that-
watching the extended version of Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say there's only one answer to this question, Laura.
I
There's
mean, the original's
only
already
one
3.5
answer.
hours long. Might as well add that other extra half
I was
hour.
gonna
What
say,
the fuck does
don't
it
you
matter?
Dare say you're only watching the theater cut one bullshit. No,
No.
you only watch the extended.
Of course.
There's no argument. Good girl. Yeah, no. So these are the kind of smells, scent ideas we're throwing out here. This is how we're doing it. We're not just doing, might smell like jasmine flowers.
Yeah, which
Or
would not be
something
Gollum,
like that.
though,
No.
so.
No. We're going for like,
We're trying to spice it
Nice.
up, you know?
yeah, we're trying to do it a little different from the way we did it the first time. All right, Laura, what's our next character?
Number dos
Dos.
is Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Gosh. Now, wait. For me personally, I'm taking the Jim Carrey Willy Wonka in terms of smell. Are you taking Jim Carrey or the OG? But then there's also the newest one that I haven't actually seen. I want to see. I've heard good things, but
Jim Carrey?
Jim
Wonka?
Carrey. Oh my gosh.
Do you mean Johnny Depp?
Yes, thank you. We
I'm
were
like-
talking about
I'm like-
Jim Carrey,
I'm
so
sitting here.
I mean, Ace Ventura.
You lost
so
me
Jim-
so quickly. As soon as you said the
You're
Jim
like,
Carrey Wonka, I
Could
blanked
you
so
imagine
hard.
though?
I'm like, I missed a Willy Wonka movie? I don't remember. I feel like that would have been a big thing if Jim Carrey played Willy Wonka. I'm like, literally, I heard what you said, but I lost everything else you said once you said his name. I was like,
what is happening? Where am I? Is this a different
it's like
universe?
that. It's like the meme when they go into their head and they're like,
all the calculations.
It's like, what? Wait a second. Yeah. So the Johnny Depp one. Yeah, that's usually my go-to one. That's usually the one I picture.
Same. Sorry, we were talking
His
about.
is a little wily and crazy. I like him.
And honestly, he's giving good smells in my brain.
I feel like, honestly, I feel like, huh? Fruit Loops and dandruff. See, I
his
feel
hair is
like
pristine.
he almost smells sterile. Like a sterile hospital. Like the clean smell of a hospital. Because that's how he looks like a clean freak in a way. He just looks like someone who would really be like just so clean they just smell like they're covered in sterilizer
I
or
can
something.
totally
Like
understand
cleaning product.
where
something.
you're coming from because that is how he, exudes himself.
He exudes himself in a way that, like, I feel like he'd almost be like.
I wasn't thinking about it like that, but that makes a lot of sense.
He's definitely on the spectrum.
He's got some weird.
He's a little on the spectrum. I'm like, he's definitely on the spectrum.
He's got a passion, all right.
But yeah, no, I feel like he would have an overly clean smell to him.
Okay. I can see that.
But I feel like it wouldn't be a nice, like, breeze kind of clean. It'd be like harsh chemical clean.
Officially in a...
Like, you got OCD to the, max
to the
level.
point where your hands are peeling.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. Like, clean smell. I don't know why.
A lot of bleach.
All those fucking kids
They're nasty.
cleaning up after that are fucking...
Make him
especially the
lose
ones
his
blowing
shit.
up and turning into giant blueberries and shit.
What the fuck? These fucking idiot kids.
It's all the bodies he's got to get rid of. That's why everything smells so clean. That's why he smells so clean.
We're
I'm
back to
telling
the bleach because that's
We're back
exactly
to-
what I
I'm telling
thought
you.
as well.
I'm
Because
telling
I'm like, yeah, autistic, but also psychopath,
Murder?
sociopath. I still have those confused in my head. I think,
Listen,
but
I'm not a professional,
But he's giving
I've seen the
trauma
signs.
and a head injury. Mm. Daddy issues.
Alright, what's our next character?
Next character is good old fashioned Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
We're back to a pig in mud, in a way.
Back to a pig in mud. You might not be wrong about that.
But it's like you also have to attach them to like a really big dumpy truck muffler and drive them around for a while so that smoke gets
that
up all up in
exhaust
there.
smell.
Exactly.
It's
like he
it's
just
one of those-
went in there and just started rolling around.
But it's one of those diesel ones.
Oh, of
with black
course.
smoke coming out. That's what we got. We got
Yeah.
that intense.
yeah, it's like he took his mouth and put it over one of those 18-wheeler like choo-choo parts and it just engulfed him. That's what he said. Sorry, Joe Dirt, you did our childhood well, and I just got you deep throating an 18-wheel and...
And I just got you deep throwing an 18-wheeler exhaust pipe over here.
So my bad.
My bad.
Sheesh.
Sorry,
But
child.
that's what I got for you for Mr. Joseph Dirt.
All right. I'm kind of down with that. I don't know what else to picture now.
Yeah.
That's just permeated into my brain, and I don't know
I mean,
what else to...
I'm artistic, but not that artistic, so if someone could just...
I thought you said autistic for
Well,
a second.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, well,
But-
yeah, that's... I can't wait for that quote. Well, yeah, I thought you said autistic. Well, yeah.
That too, but that's not what I I'm talking about right now.
We're talking about artistic.
Artistic. So someone needs to make that. Thank you.
Not autistic.
You can be autistic, but you also have to be artistic.
Are you really autistic if you're not artistic?
You'd be
yes,
surprised.
Yes, that's a joke. It's a joke, guys. It's a fucking joke.
We've got number 4 is Ace Ventura.
Ace
We're
Ventura.
back to Mr. Ace.
That's right. So back to Ace.
Yes.
Smells like a man climbing out of a rhinoceros's asshole.
Ooh, we're back to. Oh, you're giving him Gollum status?
I was
Why?
just joking because
he
Gollum
like
was,
a real
and to be fair,
rubber
Ace
rhinoceros
did actually
ass.
go through that. So
yeah.
Laura, I don't know what you're talking about. That was not rubber. That was totally a real rhinoceros's ass.
Well, Gollum smells like he got out of a real one, but Ace Ventura definitely smells like the.
Like it's a rubber
What
one. Like
did
it's definitely
Nicholas
a fake
say?
one. What? Oh.
Sweat and frustration.
Yeah, sweat and frustration.
Yeah. I feel that.
And I said with a little poop.
Yeah. Specifically bird poop. I feel like Ace Ventura has
Specifically
a
bird
thing
poop.
for birds. And bird poop
I could.
has
see
a
that.
different stank. So
It does have a different like twang to it.
yeah. So it is a little like twangier.
I can
It's
agree
a
with
good
that.
way.
It is a little twangier. Twangy.
Twangy. So if like Ace Ventura were to like skydive and just free fall for as long as possible, and he went through a flock of birds that all shat on him, that's what he smells like.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's great alley.
Thank you. I worked really hard on that. Number 5 is Jafar,
Jafar.
our sugar daddy that we would kill for his life insurance.
Yes, sir. And he can take the bird with him when he goes.
It's true. It's true. And I hope the
He
dang
can-
tiger kills him too.
Oh, damn right. Damn right. If not, the tiger can have the bird as a plaything.
True. I feel like when you offered up Jafar, this one I felt like it was gonna be hard for me. I don't know why.
What are you getting?
I don't know in what scenario we could put him in, but I get dirtbag mixed with pennies, so like cheap luxury.
Dirt bags mixed with pennies.
Yeah, like if you were to kind of take Joe Dirt and have him like roll around in a whole bog of pennies, I think that's
Bog of pennies.
yeah, kind of like a cranberry bog. I need a
Like
lot.
a
I need a
cranberry
lot of
bog.
pennies up in there.
I need a lot of pennies up in there. It's got like a nice, like that coppery, zinky
Yeah,
kind of
but also kinda like
smell.
Been in a lot of different places and people kind of like
I
yuckiness
feel like
to
he
it.
also just smells old.
Saggy balls.
Saggy balls. Saggy balls. Saggy
I
balls.
wish there is a part of me that wished we did video right now because I just saggy balls. Saggy balls.
balls.
Because you were like, he sounds like an old guy. Saggy ball.
Saggy balls.
You're like, you know what? I'm on that.
Yeah.
So, Jafar,
A little salty, you know?
pennies and saggy balls. We like this. Number 6 is a good one, and that is Donkey from Shrek. Oof.
Donkey!
Donkey. Oh,
Get off my donkey!
I feel like if Donkey
Smells.
could, like, get up into the crevice of Shrek's under tit and, like, stay there for a while, that's what Donkey smells like.
See, I was gonna go in a different direction.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I feel like Donkey actually probably smells pretty decent.
Oh. Gosh,
I feel like he
sorry,
probably
Donkey.
smells like decent. I mean, he's living with a dragon and stuff. You know, he's married to a dragon and stuff.
She
I think
is?
he probably. And also, I feel like Donkey just probably keeps himself a lot cleaner than Shrek does. Shrek is an ogre. He's an ogre.
Shrek is an ogre. Just in case we didn't know, Shrek is an ogre.
They thrive in being gross.
Yeah, and Donkey
They
wants
take
to be
literal
shoved
mud
so far
baths.
up Shrek's ass, so I figured they kind of probably smell the same.
No, that's just his best friend. Who doesn't want to be up their best friend's ass?
Yeah, but when your best friend smells like Shrek, it kind of...
Not always.
You're Shrek smelling adjacent, so...
Shrek smelling adjacent. See, I think he'd have a very, like a field of flowers kind of smell with, like, a sulfur mix. Because he's, you know, living with a dragon.
Ooh.
I feel like he'd have undertones of stink. I don't think he'd be full-blown stanky. I think he'd have, like, undertones of stink.
It's like a kind of dirty dog.
Yeah, like, he's gonna smell good, but if the wind catches him just right and you're in that wind's path, you're gonna be like, the fuck?
Yeah, especially if it's been
You
a
know-
while since he,
you
like,
know-
cleaned his asshole.
You know,
you never know with
it's like,
a donkey.
it's like, I feel like he wouldn't smell utterly terrible, but you're gonna get, like, an undercurrent of stink.
Undercurrent of
An
stink.
undercurrent, you know?
I like
An
that.
undercurrent,
An undercurrent of stink.
you know? An undercurrent?
I do. Well, that was donkey.
It's like someone who just is so unbelievably stanky because they haven't showered in, like, a month and they just douse themselves in a bottle of perfume.
yeah.
The stank,
Yeah.
you get hit with the perfumey smell,
And you're like, whoa,
And then you
that
get hit-
smells good.
and you're like, okay, that's fine.
Good.
All right. And then the wind changes just right, and you get the stank smell. You're like, what?
Did someone
Did
take
you?
a shirt in their pants? What happened?
And you're just like, what, was that you?
Did your underwear just go from white to brown? Like, are you okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've never shit my pants in my adult life, but I still say give it time.
It was not a full blown shit, but I did poop.
But I
it
did.
was.
But
it was
I
a
did
fart.
poop.
I thought it was a fart.
Sorry.
Be careful, folks.
There was a day I almost didn't make it. I will say that.
I'm not 30 yet, but never trust a fart after like 27, honestly. Just after 27, just don't trust the fart.
I need this
don't-
quote.
Don't trust the fart.
After 27, what's a specific number, Kaylee?
I feel like when you're 25, 26, you're still a little young. Still a little...
You haven't hit
But-
your second
but you're
puberty
getting- when you're
yet.
starting
Your
to
body's
crest your
not
30s.
truly fucked up.
But you're starting to go into your 30s. Now. You're in your late 20s. That's when your body starts to go, oh! You're like a fake out, like, oh! Oh!
I have
Is
pee in my
that
pants,
good?
though, that's for sure.
See, I pooped. She's peed. It's fine.
That's why we're here. We're the
That's
yin and
why
the
we're
yang.
here.
We're back
We
to
complete
being,
each other.
being nice and mean. Hello.
We
pee,
complete
we
each
poop.
other. Oh my gosh.
One's mean and poops, one's nice and pays.
It's such a shit talk over
It's
here.
what we get, it's what we get. Okay,
You
what
get what you give.
what number are we on? Oh gosh.
5, 6.
Oh, 7 actually. It's 7.
What?
Cause 6 is donkey.
Oh, okay, 1,000. 1,000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, number.
Seven.
I had to count. Sorry.
Number
Number 7 is Dumbledore. Ron.
Dumbledore.
Ron
Ron
Weasley.
Weasley.
Harry
Ron.
Potter. Harry Potter.
Ron.
Harry Potter.
Hermione.
Snape. Snape. Snape.
Severus
Snape?
Snape.
Dumbledore.
Voldemort. Voldemort. Ooh,
Devold, 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 devold. Oh gosh.
Do 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 do.
Why are we like every time anybody brings up anything Harry Potter, me and Mark look at each other and just cannot help it.
I need to rewatch the Harry Potter Puppet Pals. It's so long since I've watched that.
Maybe I'll post it on our Facebook. Harry Potter Puppet Pals. When this comes out, so people can, either watch for a first time or get some nostalgia fun.
Nostalgia and fun.
So yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dumbledore. Oh, Dumblebumble. Whatever do you smell like?
I feel like he smells like if you were to go into like one of like a bar in the, I don't know, days when people smoked in bars, and you went into like a smoky bar, you know, like he'd smell like something like in there or something.
I can say, and then he has to like take like
or
a
like
really
a smoky tea room, not a bar maybe
Ooh,
necessarily, but like a smoky tea room or
Yeah.
something like that.
I can see
Just
that.
not just somewhere something like that.
Yeah, like he spent the night in the smoky tea room and then like rubbed his armpits and whatnot with like an old book.
What an image! What an image! Just seeing an old book like rubbing it in, like
more
it's
aggressive.
my deodorant.
Way more aggressive.
Rubbing it in. Well, I imagine the book is like open against.
Yeah, exactly.
The like arm, just
But
like.
then I want
oh
you to
my
take
God.
a big book and like whip it between your legs and just do that towel scene, but with the book.
It's gonna hurt. I hope you don't get a paper cut on your fucking junk.
It's fucking magic. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh my God.
He's fine. He could chop off his dick and put it on his forehead to be a unicorn. It'd be fine. And put it back. He's magic. Alright? This is
I need that
Dumbledore.
quote. He can chop off his dick and put it on his forehead and wear it like a unicorn. He's magic. I need that quoted, Laura. He can chop off his dick and put it on his forehead like he's a unicorn. I need that on a shirt.
You know, we can just go to a website and
You
start
know.
making shirts. So
We absolutely could.
a unicorn. He's magic, so he's fine. But that's what Dumbledore probably smells like. Just so everyone can get a clear graphic.
And I hope you all know, we don't care if you agree or not.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I said that down harder than I should.
I mean, you had a whole different wildly opinion for Willy Wonka and Donkey, so. But they make sense, so.
They
I'm
do.
here for
They
it.
just make sense.
Number 8. Oh, we're back to Lord of the Rings. We were feeling Lord of the Rings time, and it's Legolas.
Legolas.
Yeah. That guy with the long blonde hair and the pointy ears.
It's an elf, Laura. He's an elf.
Sorry. I just can appreciate his bow skills.
Can't we all? Just
Lanky.
can't we all?
Gosh. I feel like I don't know much about him in the movie and a half, you know? I know him a little bit.
I feel like you get to know him better in the books.
Okay.
Also, I just love him and Gimli's
That's what Mark says.
relationship.
I can see that. It's okay.
Their friendship is great. It's so competitive, but
Yeah.
they love each other.
Yeah.
It's so great. I love it so
They
much.
also fuck people up for each other.
I'm up to 16! What? Just out of nowhere. I've got 5! I'm up to 10! What?
Stop
What?
it.
It's not the exact numbers. I can't remember the exact numbers,
That's
but
quite
you get the
alright.
idea.
Absolutely.
You get the idea. Oh my goodness.
I feel like he's been smelling like he's been riding a horse for a while, you know?
I feel like
Some wind whiplash and some horse.
some wind whiplash.
What is
and
that called?
horse.
What is that called? Like
I
a
don't
wind.
know
You
what
can get
that-
like a wind burn. I guess that's my
Oh, okay.
wind
burn.
whiplash is what we're going with, though.
Wind whiplash.
From riding on that dang horse.
I just feel like he'd smell probably very sweaty,
Wow.
very unwashed.
Very,
He's been adventuring for a while.
He's been adventuring, right? Unwashed. But how does he get his hair to be so good still? Like, dang, what dry shampoo are you using?
See, no, I actually think he'd probably, again, be another very clean person, but I feel like he'd smell like someone who, and it wouldn't be perfume or cologne, but like a similar concept or just something overly, I don't know, perfumed that he would just dump it on himself.
To mask
he'd smell like
the
one of those
dirtiness?
people that like, no, not necessarily, no, not necessarily that.
Okay.
Like, he just probably smells like one of those people that just like smells like they dumped a whole bottle of
Okay.
something
Yeah.
overly fragrant on themselves.
Yeah. I can see that.
Like, took a shower in that shit, and you're just over here like, like you walked past an Abercrombie. Is it
Yes.
Abercrombie?
Abercrombie
yeah,
and
Abercrombie.
bitch. That's what it is.
Abercrombie, bitch.
That's a whole high school story. We don't got time for that. Sorry.
No, we don't
Another
gotta get into that
day.
right now, it's
We'll
fine.
live that
Maybe another
Laura
time, guys.
sass life.
Maybe another time, guys. Can learn about sassy Laura later. Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay.
So he's like overdoing his perfume of wind, whiplash, and horse hooves.
Whatever it is he's smelling like, he's overdoing it.
He's overdoing it. Got it. We are at number 9, which is Edna Mod.
Edna.
Edna Mod.
I feel like she smells like coffee and cigarettes. Just coffee and cigarettes.
So mob boss is what I'm.
There you go.
Yeah.
A mob boss sitting in their like little lounge area or their office, just
With their stinky feet up, though. I picture her with like some stinky feet.
I can see that.
Yeah. Coffee. Cigars. What did you say?
Coffee and cigars.
Coffee, cigars, and stinky ass, stinky feet.
Stanky.
Like rotten cheese, stinky feet.
Like the kind where once they take off their shoes, you're immediately like, oh god.
Yeah, to the point like, how do you not smell that? Are you
That was my dad.
medically able to even
That
take
was
off
my
your
dad
shoes?
growing up.
Oh gosh.
That was my dad growing up. My dad, the moment he would take off his work shoes,
Oh my god.
it was terrible.
He's gotta get different work shoes. Breathable.
Yeah, it was because of the environment he worked in and stuff. Yeah, it didn't matter. He tried everything to keep it from happening. It didn't matter.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So that's Edna Mod's feet.
Yeah.
They're your father's. That's sad for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Ooh, number 10 is Miss Frizzle.
Well, that's
We
right. I
love
thought
Miss Frizzle.
See, I feel like Miss Frizzle would definitely smell like books.
And
In a good
crayons.
Crayons, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like she permanently smells like she's throwing a preschool birthday party. You know, chalk, bubbles, cupcakes, sprinkles,
What's
sparkles.
behind you? It's a monster!
Butt.
She she's trying to get your attention, and I was like, "Is it Harvey? Yeah, wait, no, no."
And she's like sadly walking away. And
I
then
know,
I
I
said
see her
Harley, but
going
she's
away.
like, oh, hi. And then she just trots right over
I
to
know,
her
I'm
fupa
sorry.
swinging side to side.
And then she's like, "Oh, you
Oh,
yucky, yucky."
yay, yay, yay. That's right, it's okay.
I got you, Harley.
Yeah.
I told her you were there.
Got you.
Look behind you. It's a monster.
I'm sorry, I was describing Miss Frizzle. Sorry, Chloe. I mean Harley, whoever you are.
Oh, what?
Whoever you are. You little animal, you.
You little animal, you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have anything to add to Miss Frizzle? Preschool birthday party is how I
also
think
feel like
she smells like. Bubbles.
I don't know why she's got curly hair and I don't use it, but I feel like she would smell like hairspray. I can't imagine she's really spraying her hair with hairspray because I know what her hair type is, but I just feel like she's got a slight, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe like a fancy smell to her.
Yeah, something like that.
Where'd you go? You're all done? Okay.
Where'd you go?
Number 11. And by the way, we are doing 13 because it's Friday the 13th when we release this. So this will be...
Oh, yeah, we didn't tell you this. Even though we're definitely over the 30-minute mark now, we're doing 13.
We're at 11, so whatever.
Because this comes out on Friday the 13th. Even though this isn't spooky themed, you're going to deal with it. Because we do what we want.
It is
It's
spooky
our
because we're
podcast.
talking about stinky people and things and stuff.
We don't know that they're stinky. We're just assuming, but...
Yeah.
And you know what assuming does, Laura?
Typically, I'm correct, alright?
Makes an ass out of you and Ming.
Yeah.
And you don't want to make an ass out of Ming. Kick the shit out of you.
And he was silent for so long.
He was silent for so long.
You said it, the magic
That's
words.
the peanut gallery. He just pops up sometimes. Never know when the peanut gallery's gonna
Never
pop
know when
in.
it's gonna show up and say, God knows what, if I'm being honest.
It's true. You never know what's gonna come out of the peanut gallery's mouth either. Comes up randomly, and then you don't know what's gonna come out of that fucking mouth.
I don't think he knows.
No, I don't think he knows either.
Number 11, Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit definitely smells like sex in a good way.
Yeah.
Like in a good way.
Smells like sensual womanhood.
Sensual womanhood?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe.
I
Got
was
it.
like, alright, maybe. I don't... Alright.
Definitely sex, but like sex that we're back to like a cover-up smell because I think it's sex mixed with it being covered up by, you know, I don't know.
So sex is the undercurrent.
Yes.
Cool.
I do think that.
That's the underlayer.
Yes.
That you get hit with later. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what really draws people in, I think. Is that undercurrent.
I feel like she'd smell like wine or something in there too.
She in a wine
Alcohol?
bog? Well, I don't know what they're called.
I know they're at like a bar or speakeasy or some shit in the movie. They go to
Yeah.
a bar.
I can see that, but I can just see her
Maybe she just
squishing
smells like
some grapes with
bar.
her toes and getting paid moolah.
I mean, yeah, more than like, I mean, she wouldn't have to do much.
No,
No.
not with that hair.
Not with, yeah, with the hair. That's what it is that's doing it. Not with that hair. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the selling point. That's what it is that everybody loves about her so much.
That's what I've been told.
So it's what I'm told, you know.
What people have said. Like, why do people like her so much? Ah, the hair. Oh, yeah.
It's the hair.
It is pretty voluptuous.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Voluptuous indeed. I am no better than a man. I am no better than a man.
But the hair does play a role.
The
All
hair
right.
does play a role. It does. For me, at least.
For me.
You know. I feel like she'd have that kind of smell to her where you're like, what is that smell? Like in a good way, you know? But like, you know, it's just when someone walks by you and you're just like, whoa.
Whoa.
You smell so good.
She smells
like just
She smells like whoa.
wow. just
Wow.
smells like wow.
Wow. Like when the cartoons are smelling like the apple pie.
And they start floating.
Yeah,
they
wow.
start floating as they're smelling it. Like, oh my god.
Wow.
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 You smell like wow.
Wow.
Well, this has been nice, but we're on to number 12.
12.
2 more down. We have the snail from Monsters Inc., also known as
Raz.
Raz.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, Mike Wazowski and Raz. All right. The snail. I don't even know if she has a nose. I think that's why she sounds that way, because she doesn't have a nose.
Probably. She sounds nasally because she has no nose.
It's just, yeah.
Well, usually you sound nasally when your nose is plump.
And that's what she sounds like. So, and she's full of
You ain't got no
snail
nose.
goo. So
She is full of snail goo. She is full of snail glue. Oh, jam-packed.
Jam-packed.
I feel like she smells like cigarettes and regrets
Oh.
because she hates her fucking job. I feel like she regrets being where she is. Just,
I mean, but she's...
or maybe it's the people around her that she hates, not really her job, but I just feel like she smells like, maybe it's cigarettes and rage. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
I can definitely...
on a rainy day.
I was about to say, still with a hint of that, like, after rain smell, because she is a snail or a slug. Should I say she's a slug?
No, she's
Snails have shells, so I think she's a slug.
yeah, I think
I have been misidentifying her. I'm so sorry, slug lady. We have to do some...
She's a slug.
The slug from Monsters, Inc. Rise. We're back to still having no nose. And the amount of times I see slugs outside after it rains is obnoxious.
Even when it hasn't rained, I still see them outside. Usually in a moist area.
Right,
but, you know.
right. So she has like a little bit of that.
Yeah. Cigarettes, rage, on a rainy day.
Cigarettes
And rage on a rainy day.
Rainy day. But like, not often like explosive rage. Just like so internal she could like implode.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like making her like sweat. The rage is coming out of her fucking pores. And she got a lot of them. She's full of goo.
Slug, so she's literally oozing goo from her body. So
Maybe that's why she hates her life.
Maybe.
Could you imagine having to ooze goo all the time?
No, and I don't want to. Just no.
Actually, I think
I can't say I have, and I don't really want to.
That's true. So if you want to smell like, she's not a snail. God damn it! What is she? A slug.
She's a
slug.
Laura.
I looked down. It said snail, and I couldn't remember the other little thing we were referencing as a slug. I gotta make note.
All right, Laura. What's our final number? 13.
13 is 13 because I forgot it. I had miscounted and I had to go back and find it, and I found it quite fitting that it's number 13. What do you think Miss Regina George smells like?
Regina George.
Oh, hell yeah. We're back to Abercrombie and Bitch a little bit, not gonna lie. Given her name of her whole clique, do you think she smells a little bit like plastic? Or actually,
she's got a burning plastic smell. Like she's straightened her fake hair extensions too many times.
Oh yeah.
You know the little clip-in ones, but they're synthetic hair, not real hair.
Yeah.
She smells like she's flat ironed, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to straighten or curl.
Yeah.
Your synthetics. I bet I'm thinking she smells like she's flat ironed her synthetic clip-in extensions one too many times.
Mama didn't teach her right.
Plastic.
Oh,
Burning plastic. And I feel like she also smells like she just douses herself in like a vanilla perfume. And I'm not a big fan on vanilla strong perfumes, but I feel like whatever she uses is going to be a strong vanilla base.
yes, I agree.
She's one of those bitches.
She's one of those bitches.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, Regina George.
Respectfully. I love her.
No,
It's fine.
I love.
I mean, I don't love the character, but you know.
Yes, the actress. Lovely.
Love her.
Love her. But that's what we got for Miss Regina George, is some burning, excuse me, plastic. So happy Friday the 13th, Miss Regina George.
To all.
To all.
To all. And I think that's where we're going to end it. That's it. That is all 13 of our characters. We have guessed. We have decided some interesting smells that we think these people smell like.
But I want to know
what
what do you think? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with?
What do you think these characters smell like? Let us know. And you can let us know by hitting us up at our email, which is chaosandcatspodcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Chaos and Cats Pod. And you can hit us up on YouTube as well, which is Chaos and Cats Podcast. And we also have our personal Instagrams linked down below. You can follow us there if you want to. Everything is linked down below, as always, in the episode description. There you go.
Do it.
That's
do it.
it.
Do everything
Do it.
she fucking says.
Do it.